Virgo, welcome to your universal message, level of extension. Take what resonates with you, take what doesn't resonate with you, put it in your safe deposit box, and use it for when you have a deja vu. Okay, moving forward. Be a part of the success of SGL, Spiritual Guiding Light, reaching 1,000 subscribers. I'm thanking you now in advance, Leo, for goodness gracious, Virgo, you may be dealing with a Leo at this time. Virgo, I'm saying thank you in advance now for subscribing and being part of the success of SGL reaching 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. All right, let's go ahead and start your reading. I'm going to pull a universal message and then go ahead and pull from Rebel. See what you need to speak up about or acknowledge at this time, as well as looking into shadow self, moving into what your obstacle is, and then looking at emotions, thoughts, and actions. You can choose all three, or you can choose one, clarify, and then get the broad direction. All right. Most High, thank you so much for blessing me with the gift of intuition as an intuitive reader. Lavish reading for Virgo to bring clarity, confirmation, and understanding as above, so below. Ashe. Alright, what is your universal message? What is universal message for Virgo at this time? We have the sacred ritual. Okay. When I pull the sacred ritual, it's definitely meaning what's for you is for you. Okay. This is the moment of the information obtained or was seen is kept to you. Okay. This is something that is not supposed to be revealed to someone else, or information being spoken to someone else. This is something that is for you. Okay. Something that can maintain your energy to be consistent, longevity, okay, growth, right? All right, let's go ahead and look at what you need to acknowledge about or what you need to speak up about at this time. Virgo, you are the sixth house, okay? In that sixth house, it deals with productivity, okay? How you service yourself, or how you service people, right? You're definitely all about playing by the book, routine, patterns, things like that. You are a badass. Act like it. Okay, this can be in a good way and a bad way. Okay, to each his own. Choose wisely. Okay. Also, in an advisory of speaking with confidence. Okay. Not allowing the energies of other people to shift your confidence. Okay, whether that's in a place, an environment, or people within places, or people within a certain environment. All right, let's look at shadow self. All right, so your universal message is the sacred ritual. Rituals can be of great worth to us. They help us move our consciousness forward into the present moment, grounding us in who we are and who we can become. Try committing to 7 days of a new ritual, no matter how big or small. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and by doing so, Virgo, it's going to open up a new door. Like I said, this is a new phase, a new opportunity, a new growth. And when I'm saying a new growth system, okay, that is going to allow you to be consistent, persistent, perseverance, obtaining and maintaining perseverance, and obtaining that confidence, okay, to walk through this new phase. This door is a new phase, okay? For some of you, you don't see that where you are is the new phase. And you need to have a whole new perspective, really assess the growth, the extension, the opportunity. All right, let's look at the obstacle. What is the Virgo's obstacle pertaining to the sacred ritual? Virgo, what have you been wanting to do and that you have been delaying? Try to gather yourself and practice what it is that you've been wanting to do for 7 days. Some of you are trying to figure out the way to go about a routine so that you can be successful in milk and honey, of obtaining milk and honey, obtaining the abundance, obtaining security, obtaining a clean slate, right? A renewed, a refresh, that you look different. There's something different. You're glowing. What did you do? Okay. Some of you are not even seeing that all the resources, things that you need to restore this renew is already accessible to you. Let's look at emotions, thoughts, and actions. Confidence is definitely needed. Some of you Virgos are like, I am confident. No, this is a confidence that you've never tapped into. Because if you know that your confidence, anyone that comes into your boundary or in your presence shouldn't alter, would not alter. You would truly be in that Kings of Cups where your emotions are truly intact, right? Where that water is not wavy. You've controlled all atmosphere in your surroundings, because you can be able to control your emotions and still know that a certain energy is in your space that is of disliking, but you're able to tap into your wisdom to control that emotion by not feeding that emotion. And some of you are needing to tap into this new stage of confidence that eliminates any energies to even penetrate your energy field. All right. What is emotion, thoughts, and actions? Some of you may be feeling groggy. Like I said, you may have confidence, but you're like, dang, why do I feel like this? Right? And you're trying to make up to fill in that void, to erase that feeling of feeling groggy. What's emotion stuck? And it just keeps coming up. Someone is no longer being mad, right? You had to detox your thoughts. We have hostile and sour here, right? And that's typical when we decide to make changes within ourselves. Some of you have been wanting to try out new things to where You may have been encouraging someone, you fill in the blank of who this person is. You could have been trying to encourage them to embark into this new journey of a new ritual that you're trying to place, and it never happened. So now that you're doing it, it's the atmosphere is unstable. Someone's feeling left out, but yet it's childish energy, and you're in a good place, right? You're going to this door from your shadow self. It's like, no, misery doesn't, my misery is not loving this company, and I'm getting ready to walk away from misery to step into this door. And now you're realizing that your milk and honey has been there all along. It's just you had to get up, literally. For some of you, you always had the thought of what it is that you wanted to do and place into your routine. And the reason why you never embarked on it is because you didn't want to deal with aggressive. You didn't want to deal with people turning unfriendly, because they're not ready and now they're acting all sour, right? When life throws lemons, you make lemonade, right? Some of you may be indulging in too much caffeine as well. All right, let's get let's clarify here. What works for you works for you. What works for you may not work for other people, right? You may find your silver lining, but it may not be someone else's silver lining. So that's why it's important that whatever it is that you're learning or whatever it is that you're trying to implement into your life now is for you. Okay. We have judgment in reverse, meaning it's like, no, it's not about you, it's about me, right? I have no ill will towards anyone. I don't have anything negative to say about anyone. I'm like, if there's any burnt bridges that I'm not aware of, I'm not trying to go find. I don't have time, right? I'm stepping into my leadership. You are a badass. Act like it. You're walking into this new door, this Ace of Pentacles, right? In shadow self, walking into the light. Like, you can't nobody tell you what you've been through. And you're done with that energy of explaining that. Be mindful of those people who say there's something new about you. The Four of Pentacles. Okay. Having to restrain from old ways. All right. You've managed to accumulate a significant amount of material wealth after working very hard to get to a point where you are now. Be sure not to become overly greedy or hoarding your wealth without risk. There is no reward. Don't be afraid to jump into uncharted territory. Try a new venture, invest in a business, or seek new opportunities. This is you, Earth sign. Okay, with the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Four of Pentacles. Okay, some of you are going after your security, or you are, I don't want to say pin in the mark, but you are locking in your security. Okay, and you're being mindful and fruitful. All right, as well as like using the resources that you have, right? The milk and honey. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.